Today here at Got Baseball Cards, we talk about one of the most historic days in the history of our store. Check it out. Welcome back, everyone. This is Joe with GotBaseballCards.com, and today I want to tell you about one of the most historic days in the history of our business. It was unbelievable. Friday, May 19th will definitely be a day that goes down in the history of our store for so many reasons. You know, we opened our business back in 1991 in a tiny little spot out in the Avondale Estates the week I graduated from college, and now we're blessed to have one of the largest sports card stores on the planet with over 10,000 square feet. And again, on Friday, May 19th, over about a 2-hour period, we had 3 different groups come in to submit cards for grading. They wanted us to help evaluate the cards, they want us to have the cards professionally graded, and then they want us to sell them for them. And so today I wanted to tell you about a sweet couple that came in, Darnisha and Derek. And they actually flew in from Michigan, and they had set up the appointment, make sure I was going to be here to get to meet with them. And they came in with a notebook full of T205 and T206 cards. If you're not familiar with these are the historic tobacco cards that were released between 1909 and 1911. Not only was it a lot of them, but there were some beauties in there. There was a couple of Ty Cobbs, there was some Christy Mathewson, there were Nap Lajoie, and many other Hall of Famers. But the kicker for this collection was there were 11 brown Hindu back cards. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the T206 set, different cigarette manufacturers would use these as advertising cards and print their brand, Sweet Caporal, Piedmont, etc., on the back of the cards. And there were certain cigarette manufacturers where there were not nearly as many printed of as others. The Sweet Caporal and the Piedmonts are the most common. But this couple had 11 cards with a brown Hindu back. I've looked on eBay in the last 90 days or so on eBay, I think there had only been 4 cards offered with this back. They had 3 times that many in their collection. So I told them, I'm like, this is an incredible collection. And I was so happy that they came down to get our help, because they had shopped these around some at other stores in their area, and they said they just didn't have a piece about some that they had talked to. They had gotten some offers, and I can tell you one of the offers was just ridiculously low, and I don't know who the shop owner was, so I'm not going to call anybody out because I don't know who it was. But needless to say, they had one single card that I would have offered them 10 times as much for as they had been offered for the whole collection. So, but I also told them, like, your best way is not to sell it outright to us. Your best path is to let us go through the collection, grade the best cards, and then we're going to be auctioning them off for them down the road when they come back. So keep watching us on social media if you want to see these beauties after they come back. So an incredible collection. And I texted some of our team, and I texted some members of my family that day, and I said, this is why we do what we do, because it excites me so much when we get to help a couple like this who has a collection they've inherited over the decades, and they need help and don't really know what to do. They didn't know exactly which ones to grade. They didn't know exactly where to go with them. They didn't really know, like, they didn't understand about, you know, the scarcity of the other back. And of course, they knew a lot of the Hall of Famers and they'd done their research, but I was so happy to be able to help educate them further on just how valuable their collection was. But the reason it was such a historic day, inside of 2 hours, not only did I get to help Darnisha and Derek, but we had two father and son groups come in with their collections. One was a childhood collection, and we'll be showing more of that in the future. And we'll be telling you more about these collections in the future, but it was just amazing that literally over about 2 hours, we had well over 6 figures in cards submitted for grading. Now, we process a lot of value of cards every day here, but it was just amazing in such a short period of time. And we were so thankful to be able to help each of these groups. And the reason I share this is some of you out there, you might need help as well. You might be sitting on, maybe it's not a bunch of T206 cards, maybe it's, maybe it's a collection of cards from the 50s, or maybe it's from the 70s, and maybe it's non-sports and you don't really know what to do with them, or maybe it's historic. Maybe you've got a bunch of complete sets. We bought a whole run of complete sets just last week, starting from the early 70s. And so whatever it is, we love helping people. Simply put, we love helping collectors. We love people who are not collectors, who just happen to inherit a collection. And so if you need help, please contact us. We would love to help you as well, whether it's reviewing your cards for grading or you want to sell them outright. Whatever it is, we would love to help you too. So thankful to this sweet, sweet couple that flew down from Michigan here to Metro Atlanta to meet with us, meet with our team to get help, as well as all those others who drove in that day. And every day here, you just never know what'll walk in the door. Of course, I would show you those cards in hand, but they've already gone off to the grading companies because they don't stay here long. We do our best to process them as quickly as possible. In the last week, we've seen multiple Ty Cobbs, we've seen multiple Babe Ruths, just incredible. We had a Mantle rookie just dropped off, 51 Bowman Mantle rookie dropped off. And so they come in, they go out, sometimes the very same day. And typically within 24 to 48 hours, they're out of our hands, headed off to the grading companies, because we believe in providing that outstanding service to all of our submitters. So hope you have enjoyed watching a little bit of this footage today and hearing the story of the sweet couple, and just looking forward to be able to help them in the future as the cards come back. And I can't wait to see their grades. I can't wait to see what some of these bring, because there's going to be some serious value in those cards. And of course, I love handling any cards that are over 100 years old to start with. So it's exciting. The collector in me comes out, because it was just we had a great time. And so thankful for them trusting us with their collection that have been passed on to them. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you've got a collection and you need help, let us know. Hope you like this video. Hope you'll subscribe to our channel for more great content coming soon. And I will see you next time. Signing off for Joe with GotBaseballCards.com.